What's up guys, Am Stark here, and I'm going to be teaching you a fun and very simple activity to build and start developing your characters. It is going to save you so much time and it is going to make creating characters way more fun to do. This exercise is called Hat Trick. I'm going to be showing you this, and then I'm also going to leave a link below so that you have free access to all of the resources that I use here today. But what this does is it just has a list of different character traits, whether they be physical or if they're personality types like the Myers-Briggs types, the Enneagram type, the alignment chart, also some just generic personality traits. What I'm going to do with this is go ahead and cut out all of these and then fold them and put them into a hat, a bowl, any containers you may have. I like to break it up into my physical traits and my non-physical traits so that I get an even mix of both when I'm trying to build a character. You can see I cut them out already and I have them folded up and they're ready to go. So let's get started. First up, I have character one. As you can see, I have this little sheet that I'm going to start writing all of the things that I draw on. So what I'm going to do is start off, I'm just going to mix this up and draw about 3 to 7 of these little papers, and then whatever I get, that's what I'm going to use. Okay, so first off, we have the word provocative. This is under the style section that I've provided in it. So I'm just going to write style to clarify, and then what I drew. Alright, I'm going to set this to the side and draw another one. We have purple, so this is going to be the hair color. It could either be the eye or the hair color, but I'm going to go ahead and say that the hair is purple. It seems to fit this theme, this aesthetic I'm already feeling from character one. 8 years old. Wow, okay. She's an 8-year-old. Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna question it. That's what we're going with. Loose curls. So she has her hair. I'm just gonna write that under hair, loose curls. Dang, okay, I'm like, this character is not gonna be one that I would normally create, and that's what makes this activity so fun, is that you create characters that you're like, I've never done this before. All right, I got another age, so I'm thinking I'll write it down and we might show her grow up in the span. It says 33, so what I'm thinking is that I will go back and forth between explaining what happened when she was 8 and now in the present when she's 33. I got another age, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put that back in. I don't want too many conflicting things. If you get anything that just is very contradictory, then you can go ahead and redraw. So I got white. This is also a hair color. What I'm going to do is go ahead and cross off purple. So I'm allowed to edit as I go, right? I'm going to say her hair is white. And then we're going to say her eyes are purple. So as I get new information, I might go back and, change things. And we've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to draw one more for physical. I'm going to hope I get something good to mix it up a little bit. I'm hoping I get like I just threw everything out. That happens sometimes too. Ooh, a name, thank goodness. So the name I drew was Ember. That's a good name. So I'm gonna go ahead and write this on the side in big letters so I know that is my character. I'm gonna go ahead and take a moment to clean all of the stuff that you did not even see me spill. But I mean, we're getting a good mix up.
2 very boring minutes later.
I was really hoping the last one would be a name, so I'm good with that. I'm gonna go ahead and draw like 3 more papers, but this time I'm gonna pull from the non-physical. So this is gonna give me personality traits and things like that to work with. Ooh, okay, so we have neutral evil. This is gonna put her on the alignment chart, and this means she's probably gonna be one of my villains. So I love villains. I'm very excited. Villains are one of my favorite characters to write, so I'm very excited about that. Shy, okay. I feel like I'm developing her character like already. You see her style is provocative, but she's shy in nature. All right, 5 winged 4. This gives her an Enneagram type. This is going to give me a little bit of an insight into what her main motive in general of her actions is going to be and what her greatest fear is. I just want one more to kind of build up what I'm working with. Okay, interesting. We have a rule follower. So she's neutral evil, but she's also a rule follower. That is going to mean she probably is existing within her own system of rules that she believes she needs to follow or she believes is just and right. You can say I'm already thinking through what this character is going to look like. But we have character number 1, Ember, and then everything listed about her. And then we move on to character 2, Loose Curls, 19, Hosea. So that's a name. Dark blue, I'm gonna say that's the eyes. Long hair, Box Ginger. Okay, here we go. This is turning out to be a character I would never try and put together, but here we go. So I'm gonna draw one more and I'm hoping for a style. It gave me one, kawaii. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put all of these back in the cup and then we're gonna draw for non-physical. I drew 2, I'm just gonna, oh, I drew 3. Okay, what do we have? Chaotic good, yes. So this guy is gonna be right at odds with my main character. Another 5-wing 4, so he is definitely gonna understand her. Pro-life, that might be something that they fight about. Needy. One more and we're gonna hope for another personality trait. Oh, a Myers-Briggs, so we have an INFP. Character number 2 is done. I'm gonna do this 3 more times and that's gonna give me the main characters of my story. Physical for number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there might be a contradictory one, so. First one that I have is not opening. 22, 40, so athletic. Asher, so we got another guy. Tiffany, we're gonna say he has a girlfriend named Tiffany. So sometimes when I draw other names, instead of just throwing them out, I let it be a relationship or in some way. Ephraim, also a name. We're gonna say his brother's name is Ephraim. Kind of a weird name, but you know, kind of something that gives this story as a whole is giving me sci-fi fantasy vibe right now. Modest, okay, modest clothing. Messy waves for hair. I want some sort of style to go with this. Oh, there's this one on the edge of the cup speaking to me. E-boy. Yes! Okay, this boy's an e-boy. So I'm kind of glad that didn't give me a hair color or anything because that means I can make it what I want. And e-boys, I mean, let's be real, it's gonna be black. Now we're gonna pull from the non-physical, so let's put these away. Character number 3, we have Asher. Asher, what are you gonna be? Chaotic good, again, we have chaotic good. So probably, you know, probably one of my good guys, but also chaotic. I relate, that's kind of like me. Damaged, oh, damaged. 7, wing 6. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this character. Pastafarianist, okay. So he's gonna be a little sassy boy. Probably doesn't actually believe in it, but just wants to challenge other people. We're done with that. On to character 4. All right, let's see what I threw out here this time. Amara, yes, we got a girl, and one of my favorite names ever. I hope we get another villain soon because I feel like Ember needs a partner in crime. 1,000 years old. Garcon style. I don't remember what this looks like, so I'm definitely gonna have to look that up. Nephraim, who is Asher's brother. Love interest is Nephraim. Will they end up together? I don't know, but they're interested. Muted colors. So with the Garcon, I don't know if that is contradictory yet because I still need to look it up, but I hope it's not. Sage. I'm gonna make that her middle name, I think. Amara Sage. Oh, Pixie Cut. This is gonna decide the fate of this character. I really want her to be not good. Or at least neutral. I feel like neutral would be get me somewhere, you know? Because she's not really sure what she wants. Chaotic neutral. Okay, I can work with that. Doing 3. Loyal. That makes a lot of sense for that. Untrustworthy. So she's loyal, but she's untrustworthy. That'll be an interesting dynamic to try and figure out. ENTJ. Alright, last character. Character 5. Why are they so hard to open sometimes? Grace. Okay, give me a name. First off, we have a name. That's always a good start. Messy waves. Hot kosher. So her style is very in. Also 1,000 years old. And Ephraim, I'm going to take it as a sign. She is also a love interest. There's a new little triangle. Charlie is going to be the son that no one knows about. Short. 2, I'm going to say the child is 2. Light green. Okay, light green eyes. Chaotic neutral. INTJ. Charismatic. 1, wing 9. So we got a little perfectionist on our hands. Alright, so I just finished that little exercise. This gave me 5 brand new characters for my novel to work on in NaNoWriMo. Right now I'm getting a huge sci-fi fantasy type of vibe from these characters, and I normally don't write that, so it'll be a good little, exercise for me to try out. If you guys want to write down all of your own, traits or whatever, feel free to use this as a building block, or again, I will give you guys free access to this worksheet, which then you can also add to if you'd like to write out some of your own and include with this. I will leave this linked below in the description. Go ahead and check that out. If you'd also like more resources in the future, more tips and tricks, more of these videos, number 1, subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notifications bell so that you are, updated whenever I post another video like this. Also, you're going to want to go ahead and check out my website at www.elisemstark.com. I have a blog on there that is going to share a whole bunch of information with you. I have NaNoWriMo resources and prep advice on there. I have character development 101. I have advice on how to keep readers engaged, and then I'm also working on a world building 101 worksheet and blog post right now that I'm really excited to share with you all. So go ahead and follow that. Go ahead and check out my blog, and I will see you all on the other side. Bye!